Demand flow really goes back to a strategic decision that was made 7 or 8 years ago to move Gates to a lean enterprise. And after a number of years of streamlining and refining the manufacturing process, the next logical step was to move to a lean supply chain environment. And in that, we created Demand Flow as the technology platform behind the supply chain.
Demand Flow is an electronic Kanban system. It's a pull system that lets us look at the inventories in our distribution centers and send triggers to our manufacturing plants to produce as we need to. It's really different from forecasting systems where we try to guess what we need. Demand Flow tells us exactly what we need when we need it.
Before the implementation of Demand Flow, we had an excessive amount of inventory. We used to have materials all the way up to the ceiling, tons and tons of cartons. We would order 8 days at one time, and now we're down to 1.5 days of inventory.
Demand Flow is exciting because it gives you the tools and the ability to really know what your customers need and what we need to have on the shelf.
It'd be much easier to produce just what we wanted to produce. However, that's not the way the business works. Our goal is to satisfy our customer and do that as efficiently as possible, and that's what Demand Flow allows us to do.
An example where we really used Demand Flow effectively last year was in the Micro V line. We had in the neighborhood of 60 days on hand of Micro V belts that were produced in Mexico. Our goal is to get those down to 30 days or less, and so we looked at all the elements of the supply chain and the elements that go into Demand Flow to make adjustments to how we plan that inventory. And together, using those tools, it brought the overall inventory levels down.
Before we started this process, in a typical year, we would have about 13,000 changeovers. Last year, we had over 39,000 changeovers. So our changeovers actually have increased 3 times.
What we did was we took the analogy of the NASCAR pit crew and we put teams together and were able to reduce our changeovers from 35 minutes down to less than 3 minutes, which increased our productivity, increased the availability of our machines, and made our people more efficient, and we were able to supply our customers much faster.
The overall impact for the company, I believe, has been tremendous. I know with just this one facility, we've been able to reduce our inventory in our distribution centers by close to $2 million. If you look at the supply chain speed, how long does it take product to flow through our facility from the time it comes in one dock door to the time it exits the shipping dock door? When we started this, it was over 27 days. Today, we're down just a fraction over 11 days.
Our operation has gone through a total transformation by the implementation of Demand Flow. And we've increased our productivity, our efficiency, the flow through the plant. Our safety records have improved. It has an impact throughout the entire operation.
This is something that we were told couldn't be done. And yet we've proven time after time, product after product, that it can be done. We were told you couldn't plan this many SKUs on a pull system, and we've proven we can do it. We were told that the product line was too complex, and we've done it. We were told there's no way you can apply this to other products in the Gates marketplace, and we've done it.
It's certainly a fair amount of work, but the recognition, I think, for the overall Gates Corporation has been well worth that effort. I think, you know, the Polk Inventory Efficiency Award certainly is a milestone. It gives us kind of a third-party view that the mission we've been on for a number of years has been successful. We're on the right track in view of someone outside of the Gates environment. So I think it helps bring credibility to what we've been doing, and I think helps us from a competitive advantage in the marketplace. And on behalf of Gates on a worldwide basis, we want to thank Polk for recognizing us with this award, and we'll certainly be welcomed by all the employees at Gates.